Hey beauties, it's Tiffany here, and today I'm getting ready for an event. I have to leave here in like half an hour. I'm going to a wellness skincare event, so I'm not going to be doing too much makeup. I'm just going to do a very light touch to look a little bit bright and ready to go. So this is great for every day if you're running errands or if you don't have time. But first thing first, I'm going to use the Image Skincare Daily Prevention. This is their Advanced Smartblend Mineral Moisturizer. It has 75 broad spectrum SPF. So I'm going to apply it. About 3 pumps to really just get my face and my neck. I'm going to blend it in. Let's see. It's very hydrating. Gives me that beautiful post-facial glow. Apply it onto this side, to my forehead. Blend it all in. Get your neck, your ears. Just blend it all in. I like to just massage it, glide it onto the eyelids, and just get it all in there. Your neck. Just enhance my skin. I just look like I just came back from a workout, just glowy, refreshed, like a facial, and just pat in the rest. So the skin is glowy and hydrated, but I want to look a little bit more presentable. So I'm going to go in with my favorites. These are the Tint and Protect SPF from Ciele Cosmetics. These are like so good, amazing. I've been using it pretty much every day. And I'm first going to go in with number 4, which is light medium. Shake it up. I'm going to use a little bit just to brighten up the skin. I like to place it onto the back of my hand. I'm going to use the brush from Ciele and just going to brighten only where I need it. You guys see that coverage? I just barely put any on, just to look a little bit more awake. And I love this smaller brush to just like blend out any of those small areas. I have a little bit more here. Just going to push it in to where I like a little bit of brightness and coverage, especially because I have my freckles and hyperpigmentation. And so that's my own personal way I like to just brighten. And then just kind of on the T-zone of my forehead, I have a little bit of acne scars here. With the smaller side, get into the small crevices so you can see. Just enhance a little bit. And I have a little bit of discoloration around my jawline, cheek acne scars. And I'm going to use the number 5. And here's the number 5. This one is medium, shake it up. I'm going to just use a little bit back of my hand. You guys can see. I'm going to go in with the same brush and just kind of apply where I want that coverage, which is like under my cheekbones. I'm going to drag it towards the neck. Put a little bit more. You guys see this side? Literally covers, protects. This has 50 SPF too, so I love it because I'm getting that sun protection. And then I like to glide whatever's left on my hand onto the forehead, push it in, and blend everything together. The skin is so good. It's flawless. Drag it along the neck so you can't tell where it starts or ends, and that's it. If you want to amp it up and you feel like you need a little bit more coverage, so for me, some of the acne scars right here, a little bit here, I'm going to go in with a little bit of concealer, and I'm going to go in with my Lancôme Tinted Ultra Wear. This is shade 360, and I love this. This has been my go-to. So I'm going to do it right under the eye. I forgot to put the foundation there, and just kind of spot conceal. I like to go around my mouth. So I'm just going to let that sit for a second before I blend it in. And then I'm just going to brighten just a little bit. So I'm using my Makeup Forever HD Skin. And of course, you can skip this step if you're just on the go and just put a little bit of flesh tone onto your cheeks and lips. I'm going to put it under the eye for a little brightness here. I'm just going to let that sit. So this is where I'm kind of spot concealing, and also just for a little bit of, you know, brightness and extra coverage for my skin. I'm going to go in with the Nikki, LaRose, and BK Beauty. This is the N14 brush. I like this because I just push and it just kind of keeps the concealer in place and blends on the outer surface. So it just looks very seamless. I'm just doing a light tap. It literally disappears into the skin. And I'm doing the darker shade, the Lancôme, under the eye. Press, blend at the same time. And then whatever I have extra, I just put onto the eyelid. I like this as kind of like a good base for my eye. Whatever is excess, right there. The cheek, pushing that in for a little coverage and blending at the same time. Chin, a little bit of brightness. And then I have melasma, especially after the second baby. So I got blessed with a little mustache shadow. So I want to brighten around my mouth. Here too. And blend. And then I have this area and this area. So I'm going to just kind of push and brighten up that area so you guys can see. And this is just for a little bit more love and coverage. I don't really have to do this, but because I'm going to an event, I want to just look extra fresh and healthy glow. You can do this for every day, you can do this for a special event, but this is just kind of whenever you feel like you know, look a little bit like extra glowy, dewy, and flawless at the same time, and then just tapping the concealer where I want brightness, letting that settle in. Okay, feeling good. So I'm going to keep it really simple. I'm just going to do a little bit of flesh. I'm using Ciele. This is the Blush and Protect SPF 50. It also has SPF 50 and it's a mineral SPF. I'm using the shade Elodie. This is like a beautiful pinkish peach tone. So I'm just going to dip 2 little dots. You could just do 1 if you want. Place it onto the high points of the cheek. I'm going to use my favorite brush for liquid or cream. This is the 112 brush from BK Beauty. So it's small and it just blends so beautifully. So I like to tap and then I just kind of lift it and blend. Just literally just do this. Easy, simple, diffuses at the same time. It just is the easiest brush. I love using smaller brushes so I have more control of where this is going. You guys can see close up. It's just so good. Okay, and I'm gonna go on this side. Same thing, just kind of tap. I like to go upward. I don't want to drag the makeup down too much because I don't want it to pull like my features down. And it all depends on your features. I want lift. I want to look awake. I want to look like I rested. And lately I have not been sleeping very well. I've been super busy. The kids are in summer, so I'm literally full-time chauffeur and also solo parenting right now because my partner is traveling quite a bit, pretty much every week. So I am doing all this by myself. Whatever's excess, put on the chin. I like to put it onto the outside of my temples for a little bit of a monochromatic flush on my face. And this is optional. And then when I look at my skin, I'm like, okay, that looks pretty good. But what I want to do too is I want to blend and make it seamless. So I have my brush that I use for my foundation or the tint, and I just go onto the outer edges and just kind of tap, tap, tap. It's like a soft blend. So it's super, super duper seamless. You want to make sure that your blush and your skin tint or foundation or base is just, can't tell where one starts and where one ends. That's kind of like what I love to do. It's just like my favorite way to apply my makeup. I just want it to look like from within. It's just like I worked out, I look fresh and healthy. And then yeah, that's it. Here is a close-up of the skin. Okay. You guys can see I'm just super glowy, shiny. I am going to spot set. So I'm going to use my One Size. This has been my go-to setting and blur powder. It's amazing and it lasts all day. This one is in Ultra Peach. I love the container too because it doesn't just fall out. It has a lid, so you can just open it and shake it up and it comes out right here. So it's awesome. I'm going to use a little puff from One Size. What I'm going to do is I'm going to push it in I have excess, so I like to put onto the back of my wrist, take out any excess, and you guys can see where I have all the shine, which is totally fine, but I want to just show you guys the magic. So I have my puff. Let's do the under eye, you guys see? Just going to lightly dab. I don't want it to look super dry because I want it to look still fresh like skin. But whoa, compared to this side, it's just like a subtle powder. Do the other side. So you guys can see right here, right? Have this powder, close up. And I love how narrow this puff is, so I can really get into the nose area. You guys see it just diffuse that texture. And then only where I want under the eye. And then chin, and then my inner cheeks. Just a little bit. So it just kind of diffused and I have the glow where I need to and just kind of matte where I want it. I'm just going to do a little bit onto that, you know, T-zone area of my forehead. So I have a little bit here. Just go close up so you guys can see. Okay, just a little bit. You guys see that? Just diffused it right above the brows. I'm just gonna softly place it on as I blend it out so it's not like a harsh, you know, powder. Yeah, just literally diffuse it very gently, and then just a little bit right here. I like to have a little bit of glow right there. I don't like the tip of my nose shiny, but the bridge of my nose I'm okay with. So yeah, this is literally a little bit of powder. Just literally did magic. So if you're thinking about getting a powder, this is amazing for one size. I'm using Ultra Preach. It's one of their new shades. They have 3 new shades that just came out, but I think they have like 6 or 7 of them, and this puff is amazing. I'm gonna use the CoverGirl. This is their Outlast Lipstain. I'm using the shade Heat Wave, and it's like a pink, and I'm just going to stain my lips. You know it. Okay, so it has a flush of healthy kind of pinkish tone. We're gonna put some gloss on. I have the Tower 28. This is a lip softy. This is a tinted lip treatment, and I'm using Watermelon Kiwi. Going to push it out for you guys so you can see. It's like a baby pink. You guys see my lips before. It's a little dry, lip stain, not hydrated. Smells so good. Gave my lips a little bit more moisture, and it smells so good. So I'm just gonna have this in my bag with me so it's easy to reapply. But yeah, this is a complete look, just a fresh, healthy glow for every day. You can do your brows, your eye makeup, highlighter, bronzer if you want, but I'm about to go work out and be on an event, so just gonna keep it fresh and healthy. So hopefully this was an easy tutorial for you to just follow. These products are amazing that I shared. These are like kind of my go-tos for every day. So hopefully this was a fun tutorial, easy, no fuss tutorial. And of course, you know, I hope that anything I share is helpful. Let me know what you want to learn next. If there's any requests, please comment in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe and follow me. I'm going to have so many more tutorials to share with you guys in the near future. So thank you. Love you guys. Bye.